You are now in Module 2 of Music 8, Quarter 1, the Southeast Asian Music. At the end of this lesson, you shall have analyzed the music of Indonesia, identify the different instruments in Indonesia, and describe how the musical elements are used in Indonesian music. Before we proceed to our topic, let's have first a short pretest. Directions. Select the correct answer for each of the following questions. Shade the circle corresponding to the letter of your choice.
Number 1. Where can we find the Borobudur Temple, the largest Buddhist temple and also known as Garden Temple in Southeast Asia? Letter A, India. Letter B, Indonesia. Letter C, Malaysia. Or letter D, Myanmar. The correct answer is letter B, Indonesia. Number 2. What are the two types of gamelan orchestra? Letter A, gerong and pelog. Letter B, irama and karawitan. Letter C, Javanese and Balinese. Or letter D, slendro and pelog. The correct answer is letter C, Javanese and Balinese. Number 3. What is the unison male chorus that sings with the gamelan orchestra? Letter A, gerong. Letter B, pelog. Letter C, pesinden. Or letter D, slendro. The correct answer is letter A, gerong. Number 4. What is the most popular orchestra in Indonesia that contain a variety of instruments such as metallophone, xylophone, gongs, flutes, and strings? Letter A, gamelan. Letter B, saingwang. Letter C, karawitan. Or letter D, pipat. The correct answer is letter A, gamelan. Number 5. The musician in Indonesian orchestra bow before playing the instruments. What does it show? The correct answer is letter B, respect.
Let us now review the lesson that we had discussed last meeting. Direction. Encircle the letter of the correct answer.
Number 1. What is the name Cambodia known for? Letter A, Burma. Letter B, Kampuchea. Letter C, Land of Free. Or letter D, Siam. The correct answer is letter B, Kampuchea. Number 2. What is a Cambodian musical ensemble or an orchestra that usually accompanies ceremonial music of the royal courts and temples? Letter A, gamelan. Letter B, mahori. Letter C, pinpet. Letter D, pipat. The correct answer is letter C, pinpet. Number 3. What is a musical instrument that consists of gongs? Letter A, ching. Letter B, kongvong. Letter C, sampor. Or letter D, skortom. The correct answer is letter B, kongvong.
Number 4. What picture illustrates the ching instrument? If your answer in number 4 is letter C, you're correct. Number 5. Which instrument is classified as membranophone? And in number 5, the correct answer is letter A. Music of Indonesia. Indonesia is an archipelago in Southeast Asia comprising approximately 17,500 islands.
With over 238 million people, Indonesia is the fourth most populous country and is the fourth biggest nation of the world. Through interaction with other cultures such as Indian, Arabic, Chinese, and European, a wide range of musical styles has been developed. Today, the contemporary music of Indonesia is popular not only in the region but also in the neighboring countries. There are two basic kinds of Indonesian music scale. Slendro. This music scale has 5 equidistant tones in octave. Pelog. This music scale is heptatonic or has 7-tone scale with semitone. In Indonesian music, polyphonic stratification kind of melody is a result of hocket or interlock. Interlocking is a common technique used in gong ensembles. Irama. It is an Indonesian term for tempo. Gamelan ensemble. Gamelan ensemble or gamelan orchestra is the most popular form of music in Indonesia. There are many types of gamelan, but the Javanese and Balinese gamelan are the most famous. How can you distinguish the Javanese gamelan from the Balinese gamelan? Javanese gamelan is used for court music. It is percussion dominated, and its style of playing gives solemn character. While Balinese gamelan is used for sacred music. It consists of metallophone and mostly gongs. The sudden change of tempo and dynamics are its basic characteristic. Its sounds are very bright and brilliant. And in Balinese gamelan, the use of fast and rattling sounds of cymbals makes distinctive characters. Gamelan contains a variety of instruments such as metallophones, xylophones, kendang and gongs, bamboo flutes, bowed and plucked strings. Karawitan. It is the term for every kind of gamelan music in Java. Gamelan orchestras are used to accompany dances, songs, and wayang kulit. Gamelan are believed to possess supernatural powers. They consider their instrument sacred. Therefore, stepping over the instrument is a sign of disrespect. The musicians bow before playing the instruments to show respect. Vocal music is used as ornamentation of the gamelan. It is as important as gamelan. Pesinden. A female soloist singer who sings with a gamelan. She can perform using a range of vocal styles for different types of piece within a gamelan performance. Gerong. It refers to the unison male chorus that sings with the gamelan. It is a Javanese verb meaning to sing in a chorus.
Be ready now to answer some activities. Activity number 1. Direction. In 2 to 3 sentences, compare and contrast the Javanese and Balinese gamelan. Write your answer to the Venn diagram below. Activity number 2. Direction. Identify the gamelan instruments according to Hornbow-style sax classification of instruments. Match column A with column B by writing the letter on the space provided. Complete the statement. Directions. Fill in the blank with the correct answer from the choices in the box. These are the choices: culture, European, slendro, Balinese, gongs, strings, gamelan, pelog, Javanese, and ornamentation. What have you learned about the music of Indonesia? What have you learned about the music of Indonesia? Very good. We have learned that music of Indonesia through interaction of other cultures such as Indian, Arabic, Chinese, and European, a wide range of musical styles has been developed. They have two kinds of music scale, the slendro and pelog. Gamelan orchestra is the most popular form of music in Indonesia, and the Javanese and Balinese gamelan are the most famous. It contains a variety of instruments such as metallophone, xylophones, bamboo flutes, kendang and gongs, bowed and plucked strings. Vocal music is also important because it is used as ornamentation of the gamelan. Musical styles can be developed through interaction to different cultures. Music and culture can never be separated. It is the part of culture itself. Philippines is one of the countries in Southeast Asia. Can you give its similarities in music or culture with Indonesia? You are now going to answer the post test to check if you really understand the lesson. Direction. Encircle the letter of the correct answer.
I will give you 10 seconds to answer this. Number 1. What is the Indonesian term for tempo? Letter A, irama, B, mahagita, letter C, pelog, or letter D, slendro. Number 2. What is an orchestra that is used for court music? Letter A, Balinese gamelan, letter B, gamelan, letter C, Javanese gamelan, or letter D, pinpit. Number 3. What is the term for every kind of gamelan music in Java? Letter A, irama, letter B, gerong, letter C, karawitan, or letter D, pelog. Number 4. What is the heptatonic or 7-tone scale with semitone? A, irama, B, pelog, C, pesinden, or D, slendro. Number 5. What is the orchestra that is used for sacred music? Letter A, Balinese gamelan, letter B, gamelan, letter C, Javanese gamelan, or letter D, pinpit. Let us check the correct answers. The answer in number 1 is letter A. In number 2 and number 3 is letter C. In number 4 is letter B. And in number 5 is letter A.
Very good. You got it all correct. That's all for today, learners. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy our discussion. See you next meeting.